You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
Say hey everyone, welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett. I appreciate everyone as always for joining me on another playoff edition of this lovely program. So, a lot of things have happened. Obviously, we had NLCS Game 3, which we'll talk about in our next video, but we also had Game 2 of this ALCS, Astros, Yankees. And as kind of expected by me, the Astros roll right through. I think it was a 3-2 victory ended up being. I forget already what it was. But a 3-2 victory. I pushed the -1. I lose a team total over 3.5 there on the Astros. But the gentleman's sweep still in play. And what's funny, it's a theme you guys can tell in my capping in the playoffs. I have broken down every single game in the playoffs, cut the videos out, posted them. And every single Yankees video, I have bet against the Yankees. And it's been pretty funny. Everyone watching these videos doesn't even have to watch the video. They know what side I'm on. But it looks like that might change here today. Let's talk about Game 3. Christian Javier, Garrett Cole. A great matchup. A matchup we've seen before. And we'll talk about that matchup here shortly. Christian Javier, let's start off with him. Getting his start in this postseason, has been a postseason bullpen weapon for this Astros squad for what seems like forever now, since they're always in the ALCS. But he's coming out of the starting rotation, coming out of the gates this game. He pitched against Seattle this year already, this postseason, 1 1/3, 1 hit, that 1 hit being a home run, 2 Ks, no walks there. And he's seen the Yankees twice. And boy, the Yankees do not want to see him, I'll tell you that. 2 starts against the Yankees, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, a home run allowed there, 3 Ks, 4 walks on 7/21. It was a 3-2 victory. Jesus, come on, get it together, Jose. A 3-2 victory for the Astros. And the start previous to that at the Yankees was a memorable start. I believe the Astros, this was the start they threw a combined no-hitter. I didn't even look this up, and I definitely should have. But my man Christian Javier went 7 innings, no hits, no earned runs, 13 Ks, and only 1 walk allowed. If you look on via game score, and game score is just a metric, easy metric to judge how a pitcher does that outing, and I believe it's out of 100. Best start of the season for him, got an 89. Dominant start for Christian Javier in 3 appearances in his career, has a 0.6 ERA. See, I'm trying to hold back this yawn, but it's not going to come out of me, guys. We're going to focus up. Late nights, but we still cap and we still grind for you guys. But Christian Javier seems to dominate these Yankees, and truthfully, it's concerning to go up against. Yankees bats have not found it here, but I think going home is just the thing they need to fix these remedies. Garrett Cole, let's talk about him, who's finally having his first good postseason as a Yankee. Had 2 good starts against the Cleveland Guardians, not as dominant per se you would want them to be, especially as the Cleveland Guardians are not, the best squad out there offensively, but 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a home run allowed, 8 Ks, 1 walk at Cleveland, which is his last start. A very big start. The start that was they were down 2-1 in the series. They got back and tied it there. Garrett Cole on his back did that. He opened up this series as well, that Guardian series, with a 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run performance there, giving up a home run too. I trust Garrett Cole in this postseason, which is something that, rewind the tape. It's shocking to hear me say it right now, but it seems like he's in a groove, in a rhythm. And of course, it worries me that he's facing the Astros here, who a team he was on, we obviously all know, has seen them this year. Let's get it out. Let's just get it out. Let's get it out, fucking idiot. Let's get it out. At home for the Astros this year. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run on a home run, 8 Ks, 2 walks there. Has dominated the Astros since leaving them. And truthfully, as I break this game down, it makes me like that first 5 under here more and more. Let's look and see real quick what that first 5 under would be. 3.5 at minus 125. And you know what? I think I'm going to add that as well, and we'll talk about my official plays for this in a second. I think Garrett's just pitching well, and like I said, it's obviously concerning that he's going against the best lineup he's faced all year or all postseason. But at home, I think he'll get the boost from the crowd if he cares about that thing, because he's a cyborg, and I think he'll do well here. And I also think mainly those bats will be helped out by the home crowd and the Bronx atmosphere as well. I think Christian Javier struggles here. And shockingly enough, for the first time this postseason, I will be on the New York Yankees. I'm on the Yankees -1 at plus 107. Again, shout out to Ron Crawford for making the -1 calculator. If you need the -1 calculator because your book does not offer -1s full game, DM me on Twitter at Jose Bouquett, and I'll be glad to send it your way, or drop a comment asking about it below. It'll keep yawning my way through this video, apparently. Jesus, unbelievable, unprofessional. Apologies, but we ride through. One take Jose, that's what they call me. So, Yankees full game -1 at plus 107. I'm also going to be moving on the first 5 under here. First 5 under here with both of these pitchers dominant. Christian Javier, I think he struggles here today, but 3.5. I think is enough to make me feel a little better here. I think Garrett Cole pitches well. Long ball has hurt him. This has only been the way he's been giving up runs, so we'll see how it goes. But I trust him. I'm also going to be moving on Yankees team total over 3.5, -117. This is the game the Yankees win, in my opinion, in this series, and they proceed to lose the rest of them. Obviously, that is difficult to say with my man Christian Javier on the bump, but I think they win this game, and it'll be a fun game to watch because the atmosphere in the Bronx will be raucous. I mentioned earlier today on other shows I was doing, I think very few home field advantages in baseball matter as much, in the postseason. The Philadelphia Phillies obviously was one of them that I mentioned and I trusted today. And the New York Yankees is another one that I think can be up there if the Yankees start out well. If the Yankees score first, I think the Yankees faithful will get behind them, back them, and I think they will win tonight. So my plays, like I mentioned, Yankees full game -1 plus 107, team total over 3.5 -117, and first 5 under 3.5 at -125 juiced. But those first 5 unders that I've been betting this postseason have been pretty juiced. They've been cashing. So we lay the juice and we let it ride. Thanks everyone for watching these videos. Of course, the playoff editions of Say Hey Plays. Shout out to our sponsor SeatGeek. Use promo code PubSportsRadio. Promo code PubSportsRadio. That full thing for $20 off your first purchase of a ticket on the website or app, concert, concert, sporting events, whatever you want, they've got. Not movies, that's Fandango. We don't talk about them. SeatGeek live events. It's where you want to be this summer, this fall, and definitely check out our guys at SeatGeek. Remember, Pub Sports Radio is that promo code. Drop a comment while you're watching this video. Let me know what you're on, of course. And don't forget to say hey on social media at Jose Bouquet. I will see you guys next time for another edition of Say Hey Plays. Watch the Padres Phillies edition because that's a great series. And we'll talk about that one, a game that I've gone back and forth on. And I'll let you guys know my thoughts. I'll talk it out and hopefully find a bet in the process. But like I said, stick around to subscribe, like, drop that comment. And we'll see you guys next time for another edition of Say Hey Plays.